What is good, fellas? Welcome to the stream. We are here. We are live. We are simming through some freaking, what's it called? Franchise rebuilds right now. We're going through 2020. For whatever reason, this game does not know how to skip 2020, even though 2020 has been completed. But it's all good. We're going to keep it going. What's good, the King 04, my Cuban brother? Yes, you are, Mr. Cubano. Welcome to the stream. Mi hermano, ¿qué pasa? Oye, chico. ¿Qué está haciendo ahí? What's good, Love Conquers All? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday evening. If you guys can't tell, we've relocated within the room. I used to be over there in that corner, and now I'm over here in this corner. So hope you guys dig it. Feel like there's a better view of the LED lights. You can see the vinyls. I'll have something else hung up here on the wall. You guys can't see it, but I have a painting of something that my girlfriend made. It's an album by The Story So Far, a band called The Story So Far, and it's called Things That You Don't See, or Things You Don't See. It's right here, along with my record player. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Tim LaCastro is the fastest MLB player. I believe that 100%. Love Conquers All says, you have more energy than yesterday. That is 100% true. I was exhausted yesterday. I also found out that I have some sort of like infection here at the top of my left eye. So it's a little swollen, if you guys can tell. But I got the Angels uniform on. I got the Angels red on and the lights back there. We're rebuilding the Angels today in their horrendous bullpen because it just needs to happen, man. Like they need some help. And I'm here to help them. No thanks. Let's just sim through 2020. All I want to do is get out of 2020 right now so I can help the Angels rebuild in 2021. That's all I want. It's not hard. Just keep simming. Get rid of these injuries that you keep bringing up. I just want to get to 2020. No, it's 9:35. I have to go to bed. Dang it. See you later. Dude, the King 04, I understand. You're in Miami time. It's late. Have a good night, brother. Thank you for stopping by for the amount of time that you did. And the good news is all these streams always get posted on to my YouTube channel immediately after they're finished. So if you didn't get to watch it tonight, you'll be able to watch it tomorrow when you get the chance, whenever it's convenient for you. So don't worry. It'll be there for you, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you a lot. We'll see you tomorrow. See you in tomorrow's stream. And the Angels lost today 9-10. Was supposed to go into the 8th inning, but then the Brewers were like, never mind. We're gonna stop right here and take the dub. So, you know, pussy ass Brewers, they can't get out of the game without thinking that they gotta quit. Love the red LPD lights. I think you meant LED lights, but hell yeah, brother, I love it too. Going with the red today. It'll always depend on the team rebuild, assuming we do another team rebuild live stream. I would have done like a video like Ant Ortiz, but excuse me. I think he's got those in the bag. Same with RGS. RGS is awesome on the streams, or not streams, but just like the rebuilds in general. So we could do live stream. Live stream is fine. Be taking viewer suggestions, who I should go after, who I should get on the squad. And the Angels have finished 89-73. That's actually pretty, like, assuming the Angels did play a full 162 for 2020, I feel like that's 89-73 is what it would have come down to. So we're finally going into, or the Dodgers, of course, won the World Series. I'm glad that they were able to figure that out here in 2020. But it's time to go into the offseason. And it looks like Ray Patrick, we just signed John Jay. I don't know why he just retired, but he went ahead and retired. He's only 36 years old. It looks like he did not play at all in 2020. So just keep that in mind while we're going through this rebuild, along with anybody else that we might not get. Like Matt Harvey's on the Orioles, and he just retired. So he probably didn't do too well. Is there any other people that... Or Irvin Santana, former Angel, finally retired. Jesus Christ. I mean, you're 38, brother. 11-13. Not that bad. With a 5.21 ERA, he had, let's see, 28 starts and then got moved to the bullpen probably. Not bad at all for that age. And then anybody else? Scott Kazmar Jr. I didn't even know there was, or no, Sean Kazmar. Never mind. I didn't even know there was an original Scott Kazmar. Sean Kazmar. I keep confusing him with Scott Kazmir. John Lester finally says goodbye after a full career. 9-13 with a 4.63 ERA. He started the entire season, so not bad. Your PS4 broke. No! Love conquers all. That's the most unfortunate news I have ever heard, my dude. I'm so sorry to hear that. Rest in peace to your PS4. Chat, if you guys have lost a PS4 or a gaming console in the past, you'll know how painful this can possibly be for anybody. But you got a PS5, so that's good. I currently have the PS2, a PS3, and a PS5. I actually have the PS1 somewhere in the garage, but I do not think there's any way of that being able to get put into any television that I have at the moment. And we're going to re-sign Jose Iglesias because, let's see, he had a 267 batting average, freaking 12 home runs and 59 RBIs. That's just about on par with Andrelton Simmons, and I can't imagine Iglesias taking anything less than 14 million. We'll give him a player option. We'll tell him he's every day, and we'll give him a backloaded contract. See if we can get any exclusive free agent signings for 2020. If not, we'll definitely go after 2021. Yo, what's good, Mr. Clay? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a fantastic Monday evening. Kurt Suzuki didn't do that bad either. I mean, the 248 ERA or average is an issue, but he did go yard 12 times. He does have 31 RBIs. He's able to walk occasionally. This year is probably the worst year for his batter's eye. He did come in under for his regular strikeout rate, so that's a good thing. I just beat my dad 5-4 and play now in polo, 7 innings. That's pretty dope, dude. Then Juan Legaris. Juan Legaris is actually having a fantastic spring training. He's batting 291 too as a bench player, so that's someone I'd definitely be fine with bringing back. The game was 6 innings, but we went into extras. That's awesome. Congrats, brother. So we'll give Kurt one more year, and we'll give him like $2 million. I don't anticipate anybody else picking him up. He'll be a platoon player for sure. He's not gonna like that contract, but dude, you're old as shit. We got to get you out of here. I'll give Legaris $4 million for 2 years, and he'll be a platoon guy with a club option just in case he, picks it up. But other than that, dude, these are my exclusive free agents. I still have my coaching staff for another couple years. Joe Madden at least has another year left. I'd like to extend him if possible. Mickey Callaway, I'd get rid of him as soon as possible because, everything that's going on. Don't know how he's still on the team. But let's get into free agency. Wait, am I going the right way? No, I gotta go this way in order to let the album show. Let's see. Always a good night when TCast streams. Hell yeah, brother. You love to see it. Like and subscribe to the GOAT. Dude, Love Conquers All knows how to get a pin tweet without any effort. Every time. Like, freaking... I forget his fucking name. His Domingo Ayala. Every time. That's how you do it. Geez, get back to the Angels. I'm not trying to be the GM for the Twins, MLB The Show. Get it together, brothers. Juan Legaris has not accepted my offer. It's fine, dude. You can go ahead and sit on it. I don't think anyone's going to give you a better one. I'll tell you that right now. Did you end up coming back to the team? Let's see. Lineups. Legaris. Yeah. Oh, no. Shit. He said no. He was like, peace out, brother. My 291 average can get me onto another team for more than $4 million. And I'm like, no, it can't. But he was like, yes, it can. Let's see. Check the outfielders real quick. Left field. I mean, he's a cheap bat. But he did, like, over excel at... Okay, wait. Yeah, he must have signed to another team. Or maybe he's in AAA. I don't know. Let's see. Tweet. I did, didn't I? Could have sworn I put it up, going live right now on MLB The Show 21 franchise to rebuild the Angels and their horrendous bullpen. Come through and let's talk baseball and have some good vibes. Or are you B&N nerd? Mr. Clay? Baseball nerd YT? The real Cyber Army has joined the chat. He is upset. Let's figure out why. You say I should go for Mondesi. Oh wait, no, you said pin tweet. Well, my pin tweet is of last week's stream schedule, which I haven't posted current week, so. I'm actually going to unpin that tweet so that people don't go looking at it. Love Conquers All says for real. The thing is, like, I would go after Mondesi, but the only issue with that is I already have Jose Iglesias, who, if you haven't seen in the highlights lately, he's been amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him. Let's see. Next, you said, I just lost over 60 subs for no reason. Dude, I would be so mad if that happened to me, because that would get rid of nearly half that would get rid of more than half my subs right now. So I'd be devastated. That's a real pain in the dick, the real Cyber Army. Mr. Clay says, no, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sam Ruda says, yo, what's up, Sam Ruda? How you doing, brother? Mr. Clay says, I'm saying, like, when you pin Conquer's comment, you said pin tweet. Oh! My bad. I meant to say pin chat. I apologize. I think the reason why I got that mixed up is because I was coincidentally tweeting at the same time for people to come through to my stream. All right, I need to check out who I've gained and who I've lost. So Taylor Cole is definitely not going to be my ace. He's a 73 overall. He needs to get the hell out of town. Dylan Bundy, I think, has walked the plank here, because he's not here in the rotation. He might be in the in AAA due to an injury, and that looks like that's the case. So let's go ahead and bring him back up to the MLB where he belongs. Anybody else who's by chance trapped in AAA due to an injury? Alex Cobb did really well in the minors. I think it's time to bring him up. He had a 4.15 ERA, so actually I'm not thinking that it'll be a good move, but maybe he could just join us for a bit and maybe enjoy the bullpen. Jacob Faria, I think he's fine in the bullpen overall for spring training. He's been pretty trash, so he can stay there. I don't know why Jaime Barria is still in the league. Like, the past 2 years, I don't know why we keep messing around with him. Got to get him out of there. Patrick Sandoval, perfect. He's in AAA. That's where he belongs. His ERA is ridiculous. Phil Gosselin can stay in AAA as well. He's decent. He's not the best. He's someone that can come in and be a platoon guy. Let's see. So I can't really use my Kev Simp account. I totally forgot that was you, apparently. So whatever you want to do, brother. I'm not going to bring up Joe Adell because he's ass right now. Same with Brandon Marsh. He's also ass. So if they could stay down, and if my current outfield can get through the offseason without any injuries, then I'm more than happy to make that happen. Let's make sure Fletch sticks around. We'll get him for another year. He looks like he's... Or actually, if he's only looking for that much, then I'm fine with giving him like a 5-year deal. We'll go down to $9 million. He's looking for 9.7 a year. So we can give him 4 years. He's looking for 6.3 a year. So that'll be like 24 million, I think. Yeah, somewhere in that range, 24.9. We'll give him 25, and we'll give him a player option, and this will be backloaded. All right, next we got Griffin Canning. Griffin Canning still has not shown his full potential. He's turning 24 this year for 2021. This fucking guy just fucking throw the ball to home when I wanted to go to second. That's super annoying. Let's see. He had 32 starts in 2020, which is not accurate to the regular 2020 season, but MLB The Show is not going to keep track of that until MLB 21. He had a 3.98 ERA. I mean, he's young. This was his 2020 his 22-year-old season. This is his 23-year-old season. He's coming in as a 24-year-old. He has an 80 overall with A potential. So I think we should give Canning a decent contract. We'll give him a 2-year deal. We'll give him 2 point. What's the lowest he'll take before his morale goes down? Yeah, because he's not going to go anywhere else. And we'll give him a player option. Normal payout structure. Ty Buttrey can kick bricks. Not down for him. I'll give him maybe 2 more years, and I'll give him $2 million. If he wants to walk the plank, fine. That's fine. Get the hell out of here, dude. You're not good. No one likes you. Next, we got Taylor Ward. Taylor Ward was awful last year. He can actually kick bricks. We're not keeping him. Pannone had a 3.13 ERA with us this year, which is not bad. I'll go ahead and give him a 1-year deal for less than $780K. I'll give him $500K, league minimum. Can I give him less? Yes, I can. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Yeah, join the club, buddy. Julian says, yo, what's good? What's good, brother? I'm doing a team rebuild as you suggested yesterday. If this doesn't work out, we'll definitely transition to BR, but other than that, we're going to have a good time here. Taylor Cole had a 4.75 ERA. He can kick bricks. Let's see what Patrick Sandoval had. 6.75. You can get the fuck out of here, sir. Next, we got Jaime Barria. He had a 5.91. You can get the fuck out of here. Dom T. Williams. You can get the fuck out of here. Joe Adell. What did you get? Joe Adell hasn't had an opportunity yet, so we'll go ahead and give him like 90K. And he's going to have to take that because no one else is going to take him. I'll tell you what. Luis Rengifo, he's 24. I'll go ahead and give him an extension. I like Rengifo. I think he's full of potential. He's going to take $440 million for a 1-year contract. Keon Wong, batting 250. Looks like he's on the incline, so we'll go ahead and give him a chance. Let's give him a 480. Cool. To stick around. Andrew Watts, never heard of these guys, so we're going to go ahead and make quick work of them. Give them cheap-ass contracts. Hope they stick around. Google Monter is removing my messages. That's super annoying, dude. Because I see the messages retracted. I thought that would be you retracting the message originally, but that's super lame that Google's getting rid of it. Jeremiah Jackson. He's going to take 100K. That's a pretty good deal right there. Brandon Marsh, you're going to take 100K too, buddy. In fact, you're going to take 80K. That's fantastic. Dude, Brandon Marsh making like trash money here. Chris Rodriguez taking 60K. This is amazing. Bro, I got these jeans, literally jeans, and oh, they're so comfortable. They feel like I'm wearing sweats. That's insane. I'm thinking Mondesi or Luis Robert. I'm thinking getting thinking about getting a guy like Eloy and Trey Mancini up in here. And then I'll worry about I'll worry about the rest of the infield after. I think Jose Iglesias is perfect for the team, just solely based on the highlights I've seen today. If he can replicate that in this video game, then by all means, he's sticking around. He's not going anywhere. Give this guy 90K. I'm not even halfway through the list. Everyone's like wants all these fat contracts. I'm just like, no, dude, you're getting league minimum or less. Denny Brady, you can kick rocks. Jose Suarez can kick rocks. Actually, no, Denny Brady can stick around. I'm saying for player highlights, I'll consider it. It depends on what Mondesi wants. If Mondesi wants like more than $20 million a year, I'm gonna have to say no because Jose is a perfect match. I got David Fletcher at second base. When Jose's contract expires, then maybe I can make a trade for Mondesi. But we'll see. We'll see. Aaron Hernandez. Isn't that the guy that was on the Patriots? Is he a baseball player now? Give this guy 70K. Such a freaking pain in the ass of the farm system here. Everybody wants contracts. Give you way less than league minimum. Errol Vera. Should be Aloe Vera, to be honest. Oliver Ortega. Give you 70K. Nothing out of Artie Moreno's wallet. It's not going to cost a lot to get a lot of these guys. Jose Rodriguez. A lot of these guys have beat potential, so that's good news. Don't offer all of them contracts. No, I'm just going off of the potential. These guys got potential. Not all of them can walk. I'm going after strictly B potential. I'm giving them like low-ass contracts. Everyone else who's like in the C range can kick rocks, man. Unless I know you personally. Alright, next we go to free agency. So our pitching rotation, we really don't have one. Freaking Dylan Bundy should be in here. Don't know why Taylor Cole is. We'll get him out of here. Thomas Pannone can kick rocks, so we'll get rid of him. We'll get rid of half these guys, to be honest, with the exception of Rysel, who apparently had a good year. 41 saves, 3.3 ERA. I hope he gets that lowered in the meantime. But it's time to make some deals. We're going to make some trades here in the offseason before starting 2021. So, first things first, we need to check our outfield. I know, or actually, no, I lied. We're going to check pitching. Pitching's a big deal, and I can't do anything until these guys get contracts. So that's super annoying. We're going to have to wait somewhat. Let's see if we can get some free agents in the meantime before we do some trades. So in the starting pitching market, we got Marcus Stroman, 13-7 his most recent year with a 3.6 ERA. That's not a good deal. Same with Jake Odorizzi. He hasn't really been that good of a pitcher, with the exception of last year, 3.51. It's not looking like a good year for starting pitching free agency. So we're going to go ahead and get Stroman because he's the best option we got at the moment. We'll go ahead and give him 1 year, see if he can prove himself. We'll give him $10 million. We'll be like, hey, you're going to be the ace of the rotation. We'll give him 2 years, fuck it. And we'll give it backloaded. Hoping he says yes to that. It's a lot of money. Next, we've already tendered everybody contracts. Let's go ahead and sim to free agency. Say yes. And would you like to stop simulating? No. All right, so who came off the board? Did Marcus Stroman end up signing with us? I don't think so. So I was making shorts looking for background music, and I found the exact playlist that you use for streams. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. All right, so it looks like Marcus Stroman is off the free agent market. He didn't even let us know that he didn't want to be on the team. He was just like, bye. So we're moving on from him. Next, we can go with Jimmy Nelson. I don't think Jimmy Nelson's a good idea. He hasn't had a full year of experience yet. Michael Wacha isn't a bad pick. He's only 29, and he has a... Jeez. Everybody's bad here. I didn't even know Chris Archer was 32. 4.09 ERA. 3.88. Aaron Sanchez has a 4.13. Cole Hamels has a 3.42. I might go with him with his career ERA. The way things are rolling. Masahiro, 3.75. Rick Porcello with the 4. Matt Schumacher. You can come back to the Halos. Nope, never mind. His ERA is really bad. Dodgers obliterated the White Sox 8-0. That's insane. I saw Seager's home run. That home run was a monster. It was insane. I was like, whoa, that's really far. I don't know how he could hit a ball that far, but he did it. Jake Arrieta, 3.77, and this guy has a 3.82. So, our best option here is Odo. Actually, no, I lied. Our best option is Cole. He has a 3.42 ERA. So let's make him an offer. Let's give him a 1 year for 4.5. He'll be in the rotation, and he'll have a normal payout structure. And there's still some free agents out there. I'll go ahead and try to pick up Brad Hand. Looks like the Nationals are offering him 3 years for $18 million. I'll give him 3 years for $19 million. All right, 18.5 with a player option and a backloaded payout structure. I think that'll be good. Keon Kella, he's got a 3.18 ERA. It might not be bad to pursue him. John VR, second baseman. Don't need him, so let's go with this guy. Let's give him a 3-year contract for $18 million with a player option and a backloaded contract. All right, I like these deals. He hit a far way for the new dead ball era. They're trying to prevent homers. Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do, man. Free agency, Brad Hand and Keown have not accepted the deals, which is fine. I'm not entirely worried about that. Marcus Stroman actually did sign with us. I don't know why he's here. So I'm going to go ahead and rescind my offer from what's-his-face. Get him in the rotation. Free agency, starting pitching. Wait. Brad Hand. Oh, wait. So then did this guy sign or did he peace out? Because I have no idea what happened. And I remember his name now. Cole Hamels. So I don't think he signed with us. That's fine. It's all good. Let's go ahead and pick between Brad Hand and Keown for a contract here. So Brad Hand has a career 3.82. Keown. Where's this fool? Did he sign already? Oh no, he's a closing pitcher. Keown has a 3.18. You use copyrighted music and get copyrighted. Well, yeah, I mean that's what's gonna happen. You know, use those kind of musics. That's what's up. Hey, what's good, Rich Hammy? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Arbitration negotiations. Jesus Christ, you guys are going to arbitration, man. Make an offer to Heaney. You want 9 point. Okay, wait. I'll give you a $4 million deal. Because, you know, you're average. I want you out of here after this year. Assuming you can't come through clutch, like this is the amount you're getting. Dylan Bundy, how did you do? Yo, what's good, KC? How you doing, brother? So Dylan Bundy is doing fantastic this year. If he can replicate the same season, I'll make him another 1-year offer. If he can do it again, I'm glad to pay him out as much money as he wants. Cansado, I'm tired too, man. Ami Tambien, 100%. Shohei, I might let Shohei walk, because Shohei is ass in franchise. He is not helpful whatsoever. Give you 8.5, dude. Trying to save some money. Max Stassi can stick around. He's not the worst. Okay, never mind. He can actually walk the plank. I'm not trying to keep him. Give Bundy a 2-year deal club option. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what it means. Claro que sí, chico. Yo hablo español. Alex Claudio went 5-1 last year. He did fantastic. Trade Shohei so you get value out of him. I'm thinking about it, man. It's definitely a possibility. And then Rich mentioned giving Bundy a 2-year deal. Okay, fine. I mean, he's the only guy that did amazing. I'll give him $10 million for a 2-year deal with a player option with a backloaded contract. All right. And I might rescind my deals from Keown if I can get Brad Hand, because Keown, oh, never mind. Brad Hand's going for a bit more money. Because Keown doesn't want to go to the Indians, so I'll go ahead and withdraw my offer from Brad Hand. Keep it with Keown. Back was recording Mondesi 2020 highlights. Nice. Also trade Bundy next year for value. For sure. We'll see what happens. We'll get there. We got 9 people in the chat, fellas. So if you guys haven't already, please go and like the stream. If you guys are new, feel free to go and subscribe if you like what you see. I would appreciate it greatly. Brad Hand goes to the Red Sox. You bastard. That makes me upset. I did an Angels rebuild, grab all 3 of the Marlins top guys like Lopez, Sixto, and Alcantara. That's usually what I end up doing for any rebuild. I go out of my way to get Sixto and Alcantara. I actually even go after Pablo Lopez because Pablo Lopez is a beast. Let's see what happened here in the pitching rotation. Did we get anybody? No one came to the bullpen. We knocked down Claudio, I think. Ty Buttrey, Thomas Pannone. I didn't even give Pannone a contract, but actually I did. I lied. He had a 3.13 ERA last year. He did not do that bad. So he went ahead and kept him. Mike Myers was fantastic. Alex Cobb was whatever, as expected. Taylor Cole was whatever. I don't know how he's still on the team. Same with Jaime. I haven't offered any of these guys a contract, so I'm not sure why they're still here. But we'll figure it out. We'll all figure it out together. All right, so looks like Tony Gonsolin's available. He was great with the Dodgers last year. Apparently he was their closer in 2020 for this game. Also trade for Bieber. He is not much value. Trade Shohei for him maybe. Okay. I might go ahead and get Gonsolin and have him come through. Because Keown's still the... Oh, never mind. That's Colton Wong. So I'll go ahead and make Gonsolin an offer. I'll give him 2 years for $2 million. Looks like he only wants $2 million, so... Dude, that's a steal right there. And you're actually going to be in my rotation, brother. Okay, fine. You could be in my bullpen, and I'll give you a backloaded contract. Wait, what's happened, dude? I can't afford him? You got to be kidding me. All right, let's do this. Oh, I can't even afford him there. All right, well, that's a shame. That's a goddamn shame. TCAS, you're in debt. You need straightaway contracts. All right. Wait, I got to get further along through the winter meetings, make sure most of the free agencies are done before I can trade away people. Dude, am I not going to be able to re-sign these fools? I know, dude. Angels pain. We got the Angels hat on. We got the Angels jersey on. We got the red lights. I know this setup isn't as dope as yours, Chris, but I literally redecorated my room after seeing yours and being like, I got to step it up. Because that room that you got is insane. All right, time to trade away some people. KC, Chris, our rotation should be Buehler, Kershaw, Bauer, Gonsolin, and May. Make Price a reliever. Make Price and Urias a reliever. Everybody's celebrating because Chris is in here. Everybody congratulate Chris on that first Twitch stream, bro. Or not first Twitch stream, but like the first one in a long time. That's what I'm trying to say. Bro, I love the lights, man. Dude, the lights honestly help this room out a lot. That is 100% facts. All right, time to get rid of Pannone. I think he can go for some good value. Let's see, Alex Cobb. Alex Cobb costs too much, actually. Let's get rid of Jaime and Sandy. Who can we get for these guys? As far as like relief pitching or starting pitching goes, who can we get for these guys? Let's go with starting pitching. Kevin Gausman isn't a bad choice. He's batting, or his ERA is 3.44. What's your budget looking like, TCAS? I don't know. I'm just gonna try to do the best I can with what I got. Not gonna promote in my man's stream. Just message me on Twitter. Yo, Chris, you're good, brother. Hold on, before I forget anything. Or Chris, if it makes you change your mind, I want to know when your next stream is, so you're more than welcome to drop it up in here. I appreciate you though for your kind concern. Let's see Mike get this ring. Dude, he's about to. We're going to get him a World Series this year. Urias did amazing today. If he's a starter, I can see him in top 5 Cy Young. Hot take, man. Dude, Urias was a fantastic pitcher during the postseason. So I would love to see him replicate that again. Same with Dustin May, man. Dustin May would be phenomenal. Okay, never mind. Wait, no. I'm looking for you. You, even though he has a 21 point... Dude! Yu Darvish, 18-6 last year with a 2.95 ERA. I'm doing everything I can to get him. Who do I got to give you? I'll take out Patrick Sandoval. I'll give you Alex Cobb. We got that 14.3 million right there. I'll take out Jaime Barria. Dude, I will do anything to take this guy off your hands. And let me take out Pannone. I'll give you freaking, what's his name? Stroman. Bro, how do you not want Stroman? Take out Alex Cobb, give you Pannone. Still with a budget contract. Okay, what about Quintana? For real. Bundy. You really don't want Bundy? Bro, okay, wait. I'll give you these two and Quintana. Oh, man. If there was a postseason Cy Young, who would win it? Bueller or Urias? Urias, 100%. Bueller barely had an ARIA above 1, and Urias had a 0.47 ERA. That's crazy. You're taking on a $6 million for old you. Probably not the best move. Dude, but you just came off an 18-6 season. He's figured his stuff out. I'll give you whatever money he wants to get us the ring. Possibly Thursday, but definitely this weekend. For sure, man. I'll definitely be checking it out. Maybe I can go after Mike coming off of TJ. He does have a 5.3 ERA coming into San Diego most recently, so I'm not sure. Just don't want to play this garbage game right now. Dude, I'm right there with you. I'm in that same boat. That's why instead of BR, I'm playing franchise. You know what? I'm going to try for Chris Paddock. Chris Paddock's only 1.3 million. I can get rid of like a Jose Quintana for that. Or a prospect like Pannone, Berea, Sandy? No. Reed. No, Reed's not gonna cut it. Denny Bray. No. Who can I get rid of for this guy? Look for Marlin starters. All right, actually, you're right. I should go after the Marlin starters. You will be 35 years old, and then the stats will start to decline. What's up, Jets? With a Z. How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. All right. So these guys don't have contracts yet. So I'm going to go after Sixto, who's only at 1.3 million. I'll trade Quintana, who they're very interested in, along with Pannone. Contract restrictions. Jaime puts us there, I think. Sandy. So it gets us there, but there's budget constraints. I have to trade away a worse pitcher than these guys. Sixto. Let's get him on there. Jose Suarez. And then one more. Aaron. For real. These guys are super cheap. Matt Dolan. No. I'll give you a relief pitcher then. How about this guy? Gotta meet you. Okay. I see the problem. See the problem. We're gonna address it. Don't worry. I'm gonna get rid of the guy. Don't worry. Relax. I'm not getting rid of Myers. Can't happen. All right, Andrew Kittredge. This works. I'll be watching the whole stream, but away from chat. Wait, don't take any of the Padres players. Go for Paddock, and only because he's trash. Jesus Christ. Chris, everyone who chose Tatis as the face of baseball are Padre fans. That's true. Doing good. I'll be watching the whole stream, but away from chat. Let's see the World Series. Dude, it's happening, Chris. We got it just for you. Wait, I didn't mean to get rid of Griffin Canning. That was a bad move. I don't know why I got rid of him. Trade Quintana to get the deal off the books, or trade Cobb and take on Dickerson. All right, well, at least we got Sixto in the rotation. Next, I might have to go back and get Griffin off of that team. Let's see here. Noah Syndergaard. He needs to get his contract situated, and then I'm going to go after him. Let's see. Is there any other, like, ridiculous pitchers? I would go after Michael Lorenzen if he had a contract right now. Corbin Burns isn't that bad. Tatis is the face of baseball, but Trout is the best player in baseball, let's be honest. Trout's the face of baseball, my dude. I know I have that Angels bias, but Trout's the face of baseball. If Trout was a Yankee, you'd be saying that Trout is the face of baseball. 100%. Guaranteed. KC would be saying Trout is the face of baseball. I believe ETK has no bias at all. It's not Tatis. Yeah, like maybe next year. Maybe next year if Tatis comes out and proves himself, he'll be the face of baseball. Ketel Marte is a good contender for the face of baseball. Ketel Marte's been here for a bit. Ketel Marte has been phenomenal. That's someone deserving of getting the title of the face of baseball, but you give it to Tatis, who hasn't even played over 100 games in a Major League Baseball season. Like, that's just unheard of. Can't have it. Unbelievable. Especially since now Trout has daddy power. He does have daddy power. Dude, okay, also look at the freaking Dodgers, man. $31 million for Bauer, $31 million for Kershaw, $31 million for Price. They're going to let Urias and Buehler walk. Barely playing Dustin May. He had an 8.82 ERA last season, so I'm not going to go after him. I would love to get Paddock on the squad. He's only 25. They're looking for a closing pitcher and a second baseman. I could provide you with Franklin Barreto. I don't know if you've heard of him. Along with a right fielder. This guy, Taylor Ward's not that bad, but he's not that expensive. We haven't given Joe Adele a contract, so looks like we're not going to be able to get Paddock. Even if we gave him Rice-Yell, it's still not going to move the needle. I think we're good with these guys. We haven't agreed to contracts with Buttrey or Joe Adele, so I'll give Buttrey that much. And of course he's going to accept that, and we'll give Adele, like, I don't know, a quarter. And I don't even have enough money to pay Adele. I'm like in debt. I might have to let Joe Adele walk, dude. He's honestly not even worth it. Like, he's not good. Kid Zach Gallen, I'm not being biased. Also, he's not like Harper or Tatis because he doesn't promote much. He doesn't need to. His game speaks for itself. He actually did promote his new shoes. His new Nike shoes. He's the only MLB athlete aside from Tatis, or sorry, I think it's Baez. I might even be, I know, it's Trout and Lindor, I believe. They're the only athletes that sponsor Nike in MLB baseball. Yo, what's good, Swendini? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good evening. Andre Rosales subscribed. Hell yeah, my dude Andre. It's my buddy. Andre, if you're watching right now, hope you're having a fantastic evening. Fellas, we're 2 away from getting 120 subscribers, so I'm super stoked about that. And next year, or let's see, view budget, I think next year we're cutting the budget almost in half. And then 2023, we're going to have a good amount of money to spend for the remainder of the team. So looks like it's time to go into this season. I'm going to have Sixto be the ace with Bundy being right behind him. I'm going to have Marcus in the third spot. Heaney's going to be the number 4 starter just to play things safe. Looks like I got this guy named James Passos. He has some good velo, so he's a good setup guy. I also got John Soto up here. Looks like he's a new guy from Japan. John Sato, sorry. Mike Myers, he should be the setup guy, to be honest. His ERA's been insane. I'm going to move him over to the setup guy, actually, instead of Buttrey, because he has 3.86 ERA. All right, and it's time to play some baseball here. Or not play baseball, you know what I mean. We're not going to be playing baseball, obviously. We're going to be watching from afar and hope for the best. Dude, Andre, hell yeah, dude. I'm glad you're in the chat, brother. We're rebuilding the Angels. I don't know if you'll stick around and watch, but I appreciate you for stopping by. Love you, bro. Let's see. Mike Plays Game says not. Or I subbed because why not? That's awesome, man. I already follow you on Twitter. Dude, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Let's see. If I asked casuals to name on top stars of sports, they would name like LeBron, Ronaldo, McGregor, Curry, and honestly probably no baseball players. Let's be honest. You're right. 100%. But for the fans that do follow baseball, they're going to say Mike Trout's better than anybody that you're going to probably list. You know, like if you're going to compare Trout to Tatis, Trout to Harper, Trout to Judge, Trout to Stanton, Trout to Glaber, Trout to Cole, like Trout to Bregman, Correa, Chapman, like any one of those guys, you're going to get Trout in the W side. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah, buddy, with the freaking Hawaiian Cowabunga, California. I don't know what this means, but I know what you're talking about, Andre. Glad you're here, man. Mike Plays Game says he's rebuilding my team. So Andini says Tatis is the face of baseball. In your opinion, dude. Andre says I love you, bro. Too, bro. Dude, you're the best. Making my day here. Trout never talks at all. That's fine, man. Trout doesn't need to talk. He lets his game play for itself, man. Tatis is so exciting, and now that Trout's not Not that Trout's not, but at least Tatis has swagger. Tatis has only played 60-something games, my dude. Sure, he has all the swag. Anybody, you could be like Alex Verdugo. Alex Verdugo has a lot of swagger, but Alex Verdugo hasn't really proved himself to be a phenomenal player. He's a good player. You know, from the Dodgers to the Red Sox, he's a good player. He has a lot of swag, but that swag isn't resulting in W's or, you know, stardom. And his swagger isn't accurately represented on the field. Trout doesn't have to talk, he shows it off on the field. Exactly. That's my point. Mike Plays Game says, yeah, because you don't need to talk. It's your play that talks. Exactly, dude, 100%. KC says Trout is the best, but a guy like Bauer promotes himself and a guy like Tatis is promoted. Yeah, I mean, that's 100% true. You could, like, I think it's kind of dumb to say that if Trout were to be on the same level as Bauer in regards to promoting himself, that would solidify his greatness. But any baseball player from the beginning of baseball to now, like, the best ones don't have to go out of their way to say they're the best. You could be a Jose Canseco. You could be an Alex Rodriguez. You could be a Barry Bonds. You could be a Mark McGwire. You could be a Sammy Sosa. But at the end of the day, those players don't really sit well in the eyes of the people. And in addition to that, like, they're not really remembered as much as everyone else. You know, like, you could be a Derek Jeter. You could be an Eric Chavez. You could be an Ian Kinsler on the Rangers. You could be Maglio Ordonez on the Tigers. You could be freaking AJ Pierzynski on the White Sox. Like, you could be Roy Halladay on the Phillies. Ryan Howard on the Phillies. Those guys don't go out of their way to say that they're the best, even though that at certain times throughout Major League Baseball, they were the best. And that's just what I'm saying, man. Like, sure. If we're talking about who markets themselves the best, Trevor Bauer, 100%. Trevor Bauer is the best marketer of an MLB player that I've ever seen. No other MLB player goes out of his way to market themselves the way that Trevor Bauer does. And I applaud him for that. It's a good example for other players that are coming up, or even players that are currently in the league, to market themselves way better than what they can possibly be doing. In addition, growing the platform of baseball altogether. It's not about them as just personalities themselves or growing their own personal brand. It's about growing the entire game of Major League Baseball, which for whatever reason, like, it's way down there. You know, NBA players, football players, golf players, tennis players way more than you would know someone like Mike Trout. And that's not Mike Trout's fault. That's on Major League Baseball. There's not a Mike Trout needing to promote himself problem. There's a Major League Baseball not being able to promote itself problem. It's not Mike Trout's job to be more famous than he already is. It's Major League Baseball's job to put him out there for everybody else to see. And I'm sorry I'm ignoring the chat. That's just like my 2 cents on it. In my opinion, that's not being the face of baseball. You got to talk too. Playing and talk. I see that. I see where you're coming from with that. And to an extent, I agree. Like, I'm an Angels fan. I would love to hear more from Mike Trout. I would love to hear his point of view on stuff. I would love to get his recaps on games. I would love to have him have a vlog being like, yo, I'm out here in the outfield taking freaking drills. Like, I'm going to show Upton up, or Shohei's out here taking fly balls with me. Let's see how this goes. Like, that would be fantastic. I'm not opposed to that in any way, shape, or form, but for the 10 years or 11 years that Mike Trout has been in the league, we know that that's not going to be something that's coming from him. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just seeing the plays that he can make on the field. If there's anybody else in the Angels organization that wants to step up and be the guy that showcases themselves on social media, I'd be more than happy to support them. Even if it's someone new. If Trevor Bauer came to the Angels, I would love to see him vlogging the entire dugout. Fantastic. Do it. I want to see what's going on. I want to hear from Trout. I want to hear from Rendon. I want to hear from Ohtani. I want to hear from Upton. I want to hear from Jose Iglesias and how he's been making awesome infield plays this past week. I want to see him on camera laughing about it. Like, oh yeah, no big deal. I just went ahead and threw that runner out, flicking the ball with my wrist while I'm flying through the air. That'd be fantastic. But unfortunately, that's not something that that's not a luxury that we have right now. But I'm fine with what we do have, which is talent. Julian says Tatis sucked in 2019, and all of a sudden he's good in a short season. Maybe he figured it out, man. There's a lot of players that do whatever in their first season. Mike Trout did whatever in his first season. He came back out in a full season and did fantastic. So indeed, he says, faces of baseball can change in the matter of years. Of course, it changes every year. Just about every year there's a new face of baseball, but most of those faces in baseball have always been compared to Mike Trout. Mike Trout has been the constant. The new face of baseball has always been changing, but there's always been Mike Trout and his consistent stats. Mike Plays Games says, if talk matters so much, then Bauer is the face of the MLB. Sure. If we're going by that, if we're going by who promotes themselves the most, then by all means it's Mike Trout. Sorry. I said that wrong. If we're going by who talks themselves the most, then by all means it is Trevor Bauer, because Trevor Bauer showcases exactly what any major league pitcher goes through during the offseason, the regular season, the preseason, the postseason. Even in his short stint in the postseason, he still was able to provide us with content of what goes on in the clubhouse, what goes on before the game, what goes on after the game. KC Baseball says, but look at LeBron. When he first came in the league, he was a star by the first game. It doesn't matter that Kobe and Shaq were better at the time. LeBron was like the most popular. 100%. 100%. LeBron, Kobe, Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming, Sean Marion, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Ray Allen. All those guys were in the league already, dominating in the league, but then you knew who LeBron James was. LeBron wasn't talking to everybody back then. LeBron was doing his own thing. LeBron was trying to win before he can actually go and solidify himself. And you know what? Think about this. If Mike Trout did go out and talk as much as you guys wanted him to, you know what everybody would be saying? Well, guess what, Mike? You haven't won a ring yet. You haven't even won a postseason series. So you want to be hearing from the guy who's the best player in baseball right now, but he hasn't even won in the postseason yet? That's what you guys want to hear? Yeah, fellas, like, I'm coming out here and telling you I hit the most home runs, I get the most hits in the year, I get the most RBIs in the year, I'm top 5 in MVP every year, but I haven't won a single postseason series yet. But I'm still going to come out here and talk to you like I'm the best player in the league and the face of baseball. Tatis could come out and be the face of baseball for the next 5 years, but if he doesn't win a postseason series, people aren't going to believe that. Javi Baez got on the cover of MLB 20 The Show because he won the 2016 World Series with the Cubs. If Javi Baez wasn't a champion, he would not be on this cover. There's no reason to have Javi Baez on MLB 20 The Show cover unless he's won a World Series, which he has. Jets with the Z says, Bauer promoting himself for multiple reasons. One for himself and baseball as a sport. 100%. I agree. 100%. Julian says, I'm not saying Tatis isn't the face of baseball. I'm saying he's not the face of baseball yet. Sure. 100%. I agree with that. 100%. Andre says, preach it, buddy. Hands up, 100. Dude, Andre, you're killing it here in the chat. I love you, brother. Thank you. Mike Plays Games. And yet Bauer is the most overpaid player in the MLB by far. If he comes back out this season, and if he's able to replicate the type of dominance that he had in 2020, but in a full 162-game season, then he's worth that money. The thing about Trevor Bauer is that he's able to provide concrete evidence of the amount that he works to improve his game. And that's been common knowledge since he's been with the Indians, even though it hasn't been translated into the regular season as efficiently as it was in his time with the Reds. Bauer has 100% been able to prove, like, I have gotten better. He's gone from like a 93, 94 fastball to a consistent 96, 98 fastball. His breaking balls are insane. Like his his total amount of games or innings pitched have gone up. He's been able to provide data and statistics in regards to how he's gotten better. So whether you like Bauer or not, like, sure, you could say he's overpaid right now, but same deal with Tatis. If Tatis and Bauer come out of this year replicating the same type of year that they had in the shortened season, they're going to be getting paid the amount that they're totally worth, and maybe less. I know Julian says, I know KC and Swandini. If talking does matter so much, might as well make Bauer the face of the baseball. KC says, actually, if you ask casuals, they would say Jeter, and he was never the best, probably besides 2006. Jet says Tim Anderson had started doing promoting for himself as well. Julian says Tatis is just so cocky, he hasn't even proved anything yet. Hasn't gone full season. I'm going to keep saying it. Julian also says, I would rather call Soto the face of baseball instead of Tatis. KC says, I understand Major League Baseball has a problem. Also that what I was ranting about a couple days ago, but all the most popular guys are talks looks at McGregor. He's not the best, but he is goddamn good. Agreed. Mike Plays Game says the Angels don't like talking because they ain't like the Dodgers. They're not even a winning team right now, so there's no reason for them to be talking. Yet alone Mike Trout to come out and be talking the same amount as Tatis. Tatis has had a regular season where he didn't make the playoffs, and then the shortened season they made the playoffs, so he can come out and talk all he wants. He made the playoffs. He's as young as he is. He's younger than Mike Trout. Mike Trout could have come out and said everything he had to say when his team made the playoffs in his short time with them, but at the time he's like, who wants to hear from somebody that young trying to lead the team when you have like Garrett Richards or Vlad Guerrero or Garrett Anderson still on your team? Eric Ibar, Meister Asturias, Howie Kendrick, Joe Mathis, Mike Napoli, all those guys. Tatis did not suck in 2019. You are on crack. Tatis had a better OPS in 2019 than 2020. Compared to 2020, he sucked KC. Tatis had a finest card in 19. Julian says, forget which stat it was, but Tatis was the worst at it in 2019 as well. That's a video game, Mike. Mike Plays Game says they are based. Shit, I'm so confused. They are based off real stats. They ain't giving a finest to random players. Why don't you play, or who don't play good? Julian says, I know they are, Mike, but that wasn't the game choice. The community voted it. Julian says KC says, Julian, he had a lot of throwing errors in 2019. Julian says, in 2019, I would have rather gave Machado a finest. KC says, but he was amazing with the bat. Andre says, very true. KC says, Machado did not even have a 800 OPS. You're on crack. KC says, in 2019. Julian says, I know KC, but I would rather give it to him. Andre says, haha, my time, buddy. Hey, appreciate you, man. Oh, anytime, buddy. Okay. Love you, man. KC says, how was he not amazing in 2019? Tatis was insane before he went down with an injury. If he was so good, SDS would have made Tatis a lock for finest. Instead, they made it a vote. KC says no because Bogarts, Baez, and Lindor were locks. LOL, Julian. Jet says, you can't say people like Abreu, Ramirez, Solaire, and others are that good. If they have a good season, then they are like upcoming best players ever, yet they haven't gotten anywhere. Casey says Machado wasn't even voting for the voting. Light-skinned Chris says, yo, Mike with the flex arm. Hell yeah. Julian says, nah, IDK, KC, they made Kirby Yates a lock. Mike Plays Game says, yo. KC says the locks were by the position. They were better shortstops. Julian Cruz goes, oh, that was a mouthful, fellas. I went on my rant, and then I had to catch up with your chats. But it's time to get into the 2021 season here. We're starting early, March 25th. Wish that was the real start time for MLB. So let's go. Jet says, can we just watch TCast play franchise? Yeah, I've been just reading your chats the whole time. I've been wanting to play franchise here for a bit, man. Joe Adele finally did sign with us. It looks like he sprained his knee. Typical. We'll go ahead and get him on DL. Austin Wells. Inflamed hip. How do you inflame your hip, dude? Seriously, like, I got dry mouth from just reading all these. Franchise is awesome, dude. I hope you like it. I've never played it. I've never played it live. I've played it plenty of times, but I've never played it live. for you guys to see. And we got a lot of people in here, so I'm happy about that. And we had a good discussion about the face of baseball, all that jazz in regards to, you know, baseball in general. And so that was fun. That was a fun rant that I went on. And I'll definitely be doing again very soon in the next few weeks with my buddy Jacob. Once we start our Angels podcast, you'll hear me talk about Mike Trout being the face of baseball forever on that podcast. So I hope you guys like it. Julian says, bro, I was playing franchise. I had injuries, and I had the Yankees. Every 2 seconds, a Yankee got injured. That sounds very accurate to the real-life Yankees. KC says, I would do franchise, but I don't know. Whatever you want to do, man. KC, you can do whatever you want to do, brother. You're going to be fine. Lightskin Chris says, I need to get in on the Angels podcast. But, dude, you're probably going to be, like, if you're cool with it, Chris, I'm probably going to ask you to be one of our first guests, man, because I know how big of an Angels fan you are. One of our first episodes is going to be on April 1st. We're going to be doing a play-by-play of opening day. We're going to be heading out to spring training in the next couple weeks to do some practice play-by-plays as well as catch the games in general. So that's going to be really fun. For sure, Chris, I'll hit you up for that. I'm happy that you're on board with that. Super stoked to have you on. Franchise did good for me, but it will probably wait till MLB 2021. Dude, do it. Content in the making. Mike plays games. If I would be able to be a guest, that would be cool because I'm a huge Angels fan. Dude, Mike plays games, of course. We're trying to have as much Angels fans as possible come onto the pod and give their 2 cents because, you know, Jacob and I, as big of a fans as we are, like, we like to have every single perspective, and even Jacob and myself have different perspectives as far as how, you know, Angels baseball should go. Like, we definitely have a lot of different opinions. So it would be awesome to get a third person's opinion in there, and maybe we could finally come to an agreement in some way. Let's see. Julian says, KC, but you got to admit, franchise be fun in March. 100%. It's March right now. We're having a good time. Chris says, what weekend are you going to spring? I was thinking of going up to AZ. So we're probably not going to be going up on the weekend. We're actually going to be going in the middle of the week. Specifically, checking my calendar here. We're thinking Monday to Wednesday. And one of those games probably won't be an Angel game. We'll probably be catching like a Padres game or something in between if we're able to. And if we're able to find a last game like on the 25th or something, we're going to stop by there for some good just hangs. Just watch some baseball, relax, enjoy. Because we're definitely going to be working on those games that we got, the Angels games going on. Like, we want to get started ASAP. My girlfriend is awesome, and she's making our logo and like our faces for the profile pictures and like thumbnails and everything. So I'm super stoked about that. Can't wait. Let's see. Yeah, Mike, definitely would love to talk Halos with you, man. Let me know. Lightskin Chris says, Mike, who caught the final catch to win the World Series in 2002? Oh, I'll tell you that, man. Let's see. Wait, did Mike say anything? Mike didn't reply, so I'll tell you that. Darren Erstad. Erstad says he's got it, and the Angels are the 2002 World Series champions. Bro, every time I go to Angel Stadium and they play like the highlight reel of the past 60 years, I get emotional. I almost want to cry when they have that going. Like, they start playing Calling All Angels, and I'm just like... Like, I used to go to Angel games with like, my Little League teams. My grandpa used to take me to Angel games, even though he was a Dodger fan. Like, I miss those days, man. I miss seeing Tim Salmon, Adam Kennedy, David Eckstein, Troy Gloss, Scott Spezio, Benji Molina, John Lackey, Troy Percival, K-Rod, Scott Shields, the whole gang. I miss all of them, dude. Those guys were part of my childhood, so I miss that. Let's see. And I didn't even I didn't even get anybody at the trade deadline, dude. I'm 71-40 though, so that's good. Yo, Windy City's up in here. Love the thumbnail, dude. Thank you so much. Ice Skin Chris is happy that Windy's here. Chris says I might be going up to AZ for a few Angel games in the next few weeks. Dude, come through, man. The game that they have going for the 22nd or the 23rd, I feel like those are their cheapest games that they got right now on SeatGeek. And there's a couple promo codes that you could use on SeatGeeks to get some discounts on it. So you should definitely go those days. We could even catch up while we're there if you're down. Assuming you're there. Let's see. Wendy says, yo, Chris, what's up? Julian says, I love how Swindini always randomly leaves the chat. Swindini comes through, man. He might have stuff going on, but he comes through to say what's up. I do the same. Julian also says, Windy City, you missed a huge half an hour talk about the face of baseball. Bro, we haven't even been playing franchise. We've just been talking. Everybody here has been talking nonstop, and I love it. Mike plays, I'm back. I was getting my nachos. Dude, this is a real baseball hang with someone's getting nachos. KC says, Windy. Chris says, ha ha ha, I love it with a fire emoji. Let's go. Let's see. Mike says, what happened when I was gone? Bro, we talked a lot about Angels. Chris says, it's the Calling All Angels, bro. Dude, for real. Like, I just start getting super emotional as soon as that song comes on. Like, it's the best. I love watching the highlights. Like, and it's the best when those highlights that come on are moments that you were actually there for, because you could be like, dude, I was fucking there. I was there and I watched this happen. It was insane. Singing it again on the Jumbotron when it came out originally. It's just like, dude, how do you not get emotional about baseball? Jet says, I know this one. Floater center field. The Diamondbacks are world champ. Oh, dude. Yeah, good times. Chris says, gets the emotion going, man. Dude, for sure. I feel it 100%. Mike Plays Games says, I watched that on YouTube just for the feels. For real, man. Casey says, Jets, yikes. Lyson Chris says, I miss Weaver, bro. Went to his no-hitter in 2012. That's awesome, dude. I'm jealous of that. I wish I was there. I haven't been to any of the Angels no-hitters, but all the times that I went to watch Weaver were, like, he got the W's. I remember this one time I was supposed to go to a Weaver game and I couldn't for some reason, and like I cried so hard. I was like, I want to see Jared Weaver. It didn't happen, but like I eventually got to see him and it worked out. He's amazing, bro. I wish he was still playing. I hope he becomes the pitching coach. That'd be fantastic. Mike Plays Games says, we all know the biggest legend in Angels legend, but Big Sexy, the Cy Young winner. Hell yeah, man. Big Sexy for real. Windy City says, the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. W from Chris. Julian says, that's strike 3. The Dodgers win it all in 2020. LOL. Yeah, I mean, Mickey Mouse, whatever. Mike Plays Games. I went to the Skaggs one. Dude, Mike, I'm so jealous of you, dude. That game was probably amazing to watch. A combined no-hitter. I watched that from television, but being there in person, that's got to be insane. Julian says, it kind of was windy. Casey says, to the second baseman, Cano, the Yankees back on top. I hate Joe Buck. Lazy call. The Skaggs no-hitter was the best. Dude, 100%. Big Sexy did not deserve that size. Santana or Rivera should have got it. Johan was amazing. I won't deny you of that. I'm happy that Big Sexy got it, though, because it was a big deal for the city of Anaheim. So that's what I say to you, KC. Wendy says, everyone takes Bartolo as a meme, but people don't forget how good. Dude, he's amazing. Dude, he's fat as fuck, and he's one of the most athletic dudes in baseball. You could be athletic as you want, but when you got a fat guy beating you out at most things, you kind of got to think, like, is it me or him? Casey says, but Bartolo was a PED user. Whatever, dude. So we're half the Yankees. I guarantee you, everybody back in the old days that the Yankees won the World Series in, all those fellows were on steroids. And even beyond that, even when Bartolo was in the decline, he wasn't bad. Sure, he wasn't throwing that hard, but he was fantastic. He was mowing people down. Big Sexy was the best pitcher in Angels history. I don't even care what y'all say. I don't know about that. We had a guy named Nolan Ryan for a bit. Casey says they weren't tested. We will never know. Exactly. Jet says in this year there will be a postseason baseball in the great state of Arizona. Oh, Jesus. Good times. Bartolo on the Mets had like a 2 ERA at one point. Dude, he's amazing. Mike plays JK. That's Nolan Ryan. He would have stayed there in Anaheim, but the Angels let him go. Dude, I read a bunch of Nolan Ryan documentaries. I probably know more about Nolan Ryan than most people. And the reason, like, I just loved him when I was a kid. Like, he was amazing. 106 and 56. And I didn't even make any trades at the half. So pretty stoked about that. I would like to stop simulating. Let's read what the chat has to say. We should have kept him. I read a bunch of his documentaries and everything, like in regards to him being on the Mets, the Astros, the Rangers, the Angels. And yeah, he should have definitely been on the Angels for life after the time that he had spent with them, all the no-hitters that he got with them. Like, sucks, man. Would have loved to have him. Glad he rescinded the Astros from like his history. Actually, no, that was in Oakland. LOL still was at 40 for Bartolo. Yeah, man, I remember his time with Oakland. Specifically against us, I believe he threw 28 straight strikes before allowing a ball. So, at 40 years old, at that caliber of age, like, he's still phenomenal. I thought the Angels would have re-signed him this year. I wouldn't have minded. Sure, he's like almost 50, but whatever. He can throw strikes. Mike Plays Game says, worst decision in franchise history. I disagree. The worst decision in franchise history that we made was letting Vladimir Guerrero walk away and go on to have another few 30 to 40 home run seasons. Julian says, I'm back. Jet says it was the 48 strikes, I think. 48, sure. I thought it was 28, but 48 is even more impressive. Wait, what? We won the wild card. We didn't win the. Who won the division then? How did we not win the wild card? You got to be kidding me. We're 3 games behind. I mean, the West is trash. Look at the A's. Look at the Mariners. Look at the Rangers. They're trash. We got to go up against the Rays now. I swear to God, if we don't win, I'm going to sue Arte Moreno. All right, sent through the date. All right, we won. Fuck yeah. Let's go. We beat the Rays. We beat Glasnow. We beat KC's favorite pitcher in the world. Sixto was like, yo, let me go 7 solid innings. Glasnow was like, yo, let me go 4 1/3 and suck. Fantastic. Josh Hamilton, all I'm going to say, pretty bad. Vernon Wells also. Shea Hillenbrand, terrible signings. Julian said, this one's going to hurt. Ground ball, right side. Could it do it? Dude, and you know what's funny about that, Julian? I was happy when the Astros won because obviously they beat the Dodgers. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Fuck the Dodgers. The best. Haha, not the Stros. I need to run and barf. Rip Glasnow. Ellsbury to the Yankees. Yeah, that was good times. And yo, fellas, I see we got 11 people here in the chat. If you guys haven't already, please go ahead and like the stream. I would appreciate that very much. Along with, if you're new, please feel free to subscribe. We're almost at 120 subscribers. We're only 2 away, so help me get to 120 this evening. I would appreciate you all greatly. And thank you. Jet says, yeah, fuck the Dodgers. Mike Plays Games says, I'm back. I didn't even know you left, man. I had no idea that you left. Oh, Jesus. But now we have to go and play the Astros. This is going to be one for the books, fellas. So we got to get the... Looks like we don't even have a 5th guy, which is fine. We can do it with this rotation. I guess we got rid of Bundy in the middle of the season. Or actually, no. I remember he got injured. He's going to be injured for another 2 months. So this is going to be fucked. Wei and Chen to the Marlins. He barely pitched and sucked. Julian says, swing and a miss, swing and a miss, swing and a miss. That was the 2019 World Series call. That's when you guys lost. Mike Plays Game says, yeah, F the Dodgers, 100%. I'm going to have Sixto start again with Marcus and Heaney behind him. This is going to be stressful, man. I did not expect to have to... Like, I have Heaney going up against Framber. That's not going to be a good game. Quintana going up against Jose. All right, let's see how these first two games play out. I don't think we're... Okay, it's tied. All right, so Jose is going to be starting this game against Jose. So it's Jose versus Jose. Josie versus Josie. That's when the Astros lost. What do you mean? Not 100%, 1,000%. eBaseball says, yo, what's good, eBaseball? Altuve has just sent the Astros to the World Series, dude. Poor Aroldis Chapman, man. Oh, geez. Okay. Jose versus Jose. Let's make it happen, man. Get the dub, Jose. Fuck. Wrong Jose. So we're one game away from getting eliminated. We got Sixto coming back up, and we lost. That's bullshit right there. The Yankees have defeated the Dodgers in 2021. Yo, remember this, fellas. That's what's going to happen. The Yankees will defeat the Dodgers in 2021. I'm calling it right now. The Yankees winning the World Series. Julian's like, no, man. Seager, Bellinger, Bauer, Urias, they're going to help us win, man. Okay. Chapman be blowing saves even when they're not cheating, aka Mike Rousseau. Time to sign Bauer in the offseason. Dude, we should. 3-2 Brousseau, send on the left field rip. Dude, for real. Or the Angels will. TCAS, I agree. www.tcassisright.com. Bueller. I don't know what that means, fella. Okay, well, time to go to the offseason. It's time to sign some players. Who retired? Nobody from the Angels. Dude, Albert refuses to retire. All right. Exclusive free agent contracts. Let's see how well Rice-Yell did. He got 51 saves this year with a 1.60 ERA. Dude, welcome back to the team. You earned yourself like a lifetime of being an Angel. I'll give you another 2 years for cheap. $7 million. How about that? With a player contract and a backloaded contract. Heaney, I don't know how well you did. Let's see. You had a 4.05 ERA, but you had an 18-7 record. That's Cy Young worthy. Towering fly ball by the Dodgers have come behind in the game. They've come behind the series. The Dodgers are NL champions. King Dog blows the stuff. He does, but he got an 18-7 win-loss, my guy. We gotta get him back. We'll make an offer that he can't refuse. We'll make him a 1-year offer for $10 million. And I'm not gonna make him an ace. All right, fine. I'll lie to him and tell him he's gonna be an ace. Jorge Solaire. I didn't even know that we signed Jorge Solaire. Like the batting Cuban Missile. I'll keep him for 2 years. Okay, he wants a lot of money, so I'll give him 8. And he'll be an everyday player. He's probably not going to sign. Claudio has done fantastic, I believe. He's got a 2 point... Dude, every year that Claudio has been with us, he's gotten better. So this most recent year, he went 6-2, got 15 holds. That's Scott Shields level stuff, man. We got to bring him back. Julian says, Bellinger still going back at the wall. He leaps and he made the catch. Cody Bellinger, a robbery of Tatis, keeping the Dodgers on top. Atlanta should have been in the series. Agreed. They choked hard. Agreed. KC says you are looking at win-loss, not the best move. But Heedy got 18-7, my guy. It'd be one thing if he was like 14-12, you know, but he got 18 dubs. It worked out for him, even with that high ERA. Julian says Angels lose to the Blue Jays 2021 wild card. It's actually my prediction. Not happening, my guy. Mike plays the game, says I wonder why. Julian says when Bellinger robbed Tatis, I was screaming. I recorded it and everything. I was upset. I was angry. My mom is a Dodgers fan. She was like screaming at the top of her lungs that, you know, they were winning and that they robbed the home run. And I was just sitting there like, ugh. All right, gonna let Suzuki walk. Peace out, dude. Albert, you can walk too, man. You weren't even playing last year, so peace out, my guy. You're donezo. You only have 4 home runs. They need 40 more to get to 700, but that's not gonna happen in your career, my guy. I'm sorry. Appreciate everything you've done. Have a good night. I need to re-sign Joe Madden, if possible. Unless Joe Madden just decided to retire. But I really don't want Joe Madden to go anywhere. It's like Rick Porcello and saying you should get 30+ million with that. Hell no, brother. Not a chance in hell that Rick Porcello gets 30 million. Wow, Madden screaming at a roused home run. Poofed over here in Anaheim. That happens every season. Yeah, that's true. When Kershaw retires, it'll be sad, man. So surreal. Agreed. Kershaw's for sure having a statue in LA when he retires. He better. The fact that they have a painting of Mookie instead of a painting of Kershaw is just unreal. Dude, did Joe Madden already sign with another team? That little slut. Like, that's because Bellinger's Rob actually mattered. Angels can't even make the playoffs. Rude. Bro, I'm going to be so mad if Joe Madden was like, yo, I've already got another team lined up. Peace out, Angels. Thanks for everything. Glad to have come back. All right, who is he signed with then? I just want to know who he signed with then, if he's not available. Because it looks like he's not available. Breaking pitch high in the air to the left, back toward the wall, and gone. 2017 NL wildcard game. All right, I guess I'll have to bring on Kevin Cash, like someone like as equal. It kind of makes me mad that Joe Madden was just like, peace out, I'm done. I thought I'd be able to at least extend his contract before he peaced out. All right, so it's going to go to Kevin Cash here. Make an offer, 3 years, 15 mil. Looks like that's what he wants, so that's what's going to happen. Hitting coach. Do I need a new hitting coach? All right, I need a new pitching coach. And I'm not picking Mickey Callaway again. He's had some controversy coming into this year, so it's just not going to happen. Is there anybody good that I can hire? Sign Kevin Cash. I dare you. You'll bench Trout for half a season. No thanks. It's not a good idea. I'll get this dude. This guy has some good stats. Dude, Casey, thank you for stopping by, brother. Appreciate you. You have a good night. Let's get this guy for 2 years. And looks like I need a, what's it called? A first base coach. Not really that important. Bring back Alfredo Griffin to, be my first base coach. I think he went to the Dodgers along with Dino Evil. Those bastards stealing my guys. All right, who's number one then? Whoever's number one, you're getting picked. It's going to be Kenneth Holbrook. It's fine because his arm strength makes you go down. So let's get you for 1 year. No one else is going to sign you for that much. And let's go to free agency. Can't believe we've been doing this for an hour and 27 minutes. Nearly an hour and a half. All right, time to offer arbitration. Let's give you 1 year for less than 6.7. I know you want 6.7, but how about 6.5, buddy? Not that you're going to go anywhere, to be honest. Same with Max Stassi. We're going to give you the least amount of money for the best deal. 6.5. So you're going to get 2.5. How about that? 2.7 though. Ty Buttrey. One year, 2.5 million. 2.6, fine. You drive a hard bargain. We got Benintendi for some reason. Not sure why. Give you 1 year, less than 12 million because you're not worth that much. Not sure why you're upset. You're looking for 5.2, but your ratings are down from that. So not sure what you're actually looking for. It's obviously not 5.2 because otherwise you'd be happy with me giving you 5.4. Imagine being a Dodgers fan, dude, for real. Imagine happy that you have fans that beat people up in the park into a coma. Let's see. The Real Cyber Army. Dude, I wish I could play you because I still wanted to test my idea. We could test your idea, brother. Just know that you're probably going to beat me no matter what the idea was and to begin with. Jaime Barria. You should cost way less money. I'll give you backloaded contract 1 year for $800. And James Passos can walk the plank. Free agency. Noah Syndergaard, hello. Make an offer. Let's get him for the next 3 years. And let's make it $30 million for the player option backloaded. Next, we can get Corey or Javi. I'm thinking Corey. Get him there for the next 3 years for... I'll give him $29 million. With a player deal and a backloaded contract. Next, we can get Lance Lynn, but he's kind of old. Same with Scherzer. I wouldn't mind signing Scherzer. Imagine being a fan of a last place team, aka D-backs. Even the Angels are better than D-backs. That's true. Not gonna lie. I am too good a franchise. Hope so, man. Oh Jesus. Okay, so. Zach Davies really hasn't been that bad. His ERA is fantastic. I can sign him for a short deal. Let's get him like a 2-year deal for $12 million with a player option and a backloaded contract. Relief. There's really no one else in relief right now that we can get. Or trade it for Bellinger just for Canning. We have a better starting rotation, just our bullpen sucks. Dude, our bullpen sucks so bad. Our bullpen's horrendous. Okay. I think that's everybody so far. So we got Raisel. Alright, so let's see what happens. We made our offers, let's see what happens. So Dan Winkler goes to the Dodgers, not a bad deal. Noah Syndergaard ignores our offer, goes to the Astros. What a piece of shit. Francisco Lindor to the Rockies. Eddie Rosario to the Cardinals. Salvador Perez to the Cubs. Corey Seager comes to the Angels. So that's fantastic. We'd love to see that. Andrew Heaney is going to the Rays. It's fine. We don't need him. All right, cool. So let's get our rotation settled. Dylan Bundy, an all-star, apparently I was going to say a left-handed pitcher. We'll get him in there, and then we'll get, where the fuck is this dude? Zach Davies joined the rotation too, so that's fantastic. Where is this guy? Where's the new guy? Roster? Skip? Oh, it's Corey. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a pitcher. We have a better starting rotation, just our bullpen sucks. Same with the Angels. Our bullpen is awful. Julian says, get Davies and try to making a trade for like May and another good reliever. Mike Plays Games says, and I got Trevor Bauer and Nelson Cruz. Jet says, bro, the D-backs bullpen on the show 20. There isn't one player above 75. That's awful. Julian says, guess what the song's on? I already know. Not going to say it. Jet says, I see Seager going to LAA in real life. I can see that too, man. Like, we only have Iglesias on a 1-year deal. So, like, as soon as that contract expires, I can see them signing Seager long-term. Mike Plays Games says, I don't. I see him leaving the Dodgers. I see him leaving the Dodgers as well, but he can go to the Angels right after. TCAS, BRB, gonna help in the shower, no worries. Mike Plays Games says, but not going to the Halos. Well, he should, if they give him the amount of money. Julian says, poof, Halos aren't gonna get Seager. Whatever, dude. I don't need that negativity up in here. So, all right, cool. So then this is our rotation, man. Like, we got Stroman. How did Stroman do last year? He went 8-12 with a 4.71 ERA. Not good at all. So let's get Bundy up in here. Bundy did fantastic with Sixto. Jose Quintana did good. And I guess he's better than Marcus Stroman right now. So this is our bullpen here. They would overpay for any position player. Agreed. Do we have any good relief pitchers right now? Zach Britton, he's 34 with 3.6 ERA. Shane Green, he's 33 with a 1.74 ERA. That's fantastic. I can go ahead and get him. They would overpay any position player. Jet says once Pujols leaves, they can get Seager. Well, yeah, in 2022, the Angels only have 4 players on the books. So they're gonna be making a lot of signings and spending a lot of cash. The only 4 players that they have on the books are gonna be Shohei, Trout, Upton, and Rendon. After that, like, they haven't extended anybody else. Bro, I was gonna say, Joe Kelly seriously have a .0 ERA, but he only threw 3 innings last year. So. Oh man, this bullpen, or like the free agents, are pretty bad. I might go ahead and get Shane Green. He's only 33. He had a 1.74 ERA. So let's get him for 2 years for $6.6 million. All right. Glad we got Seager though. That's a good pickup. Javi Baez goes to the Giants. Did we get the guy? Yeah, we did. Wish it would tell us that, dude. That's fucking annoying. That doesn't say anything when we get somebody. Once Pujols leaves, they can add Seager and pay $60K for the whole bullpen. Mike Plays Game says Joe Kelly is a legend. He is a legend. He's just he should be paid a lot more in this game, and he should be better in this game in general. All Sports says, hey, dude, what's good, All Sports? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Jose Iglesias, you've been fantastic for us, man. 293 batting average. Sure, you got only 10 home runs, but you got 183 hits. We're sad to see you go, brother. Thank you for being an angel. Corey Seager, 36 home runs. He's going to have to move his way up into the bullpen here. Or not in the bullpen, but into the lineup. Benintendi, you're getting shipped out of here. Dom T. Williams can get the fuck out. Shohei, you're only batting 255. You're occasionally in the lineup. Let's see here. What can we do, man? I mean, like, Mike Trout, 48 home runs, 151 ER or batting RBIs. Rendon, 41 home runs, 129 RBIs. Upton. We're just a mashing squad, dude. I don't know what to do. All right, let's go to the lefties here. Jose, you're going to be replaced by Corey. And then David's going to lead off. Surprised this isn't like an automatic thing that I have to replace Corey with Jose. I'm going to have to trade Jose for some trade pieces, to be honest. Jesus Christ. That's annoying. I got into trouble about my grades, so I got my phone taken away. Dude, that sucks, all sports. Get those grades up, buddy. If you guys are in school, like, you shouldn't be needing me to tell you, but, you know, focus on your grades more. If there's one thing that I wish I had more implemented when I was younger, and I had it said to me all the time, but I still ignored it, get your grades up, dude. You'll be so much happier that you did. You'll finish school a lot quicker. You'll be less stressed out. Just get your grades up, man. Promise you, it'll pay off dividends. All sports, they're not even bad. Like all A's, B's, and then 1 C. Bro, that's how my report card used to be. Keep that up, dude. If your parents aren't on board with that, you know, like, you don't have to tell them because they're probably not going to listen if they're already mad at you over this little thing. But, like, if you're in high school, sophomore and junior year do not matter. Your freshman and your senior year are, like, the most important. So get it in there while you can. Ty Buttrey. I hate Ty Buttrey. We're going to give him 1 more year. Let's see, last year he had a 3.71 ERA, so he did improve. Let's get him down to like 2.5 or something. That's perfect. All right. Jaime, he could be a trade piece in the meantime. He did go 8-3 last year, but he did have 5.06 ERA. Let's give him 1 year. Let's go 800K. And then James Pasos, I'm not even going to bother with him, dude. You already know. We're getting rid of him. And it's middle school, so it doesn't matter. Dude, then yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even worry about it. But I mean, if you want your phone or if you want to be able to do stuff, I'd recommend getting those grades up, especially when you get to high school. You got to get those up. Only have 1 B, the rest are A's, and I'm a freshman. You got this, brother Jets. You can do it. Get that B up to an A, man. I'll tell you this, man, like the one thing I wish that I paid attention to was school when I was your guys' age. Because it looks like a lot of you guys are younger, in high school, whatever. That's fine. It's all good. I wish I applied myself more, and I feel like I'd be way further than where I'm at right now. So just keep that in mind while you're going through your days. Like, you guys can be way better than where you're at right now, and you shouldn't settle for less. Shohei's an 86. Welcome to right field, buddy. You're the right fielder. Get Jorge on the bench. The B isn't fucking English, and I hate that shit, dude. English should be the easiest. Like, it's a language that you speak. I never understood people that didn't do well in English, and it's like, dude, you speak English. Like, how do you not? You know, like, I just don't get it. I'm sure, like, there's always that situation where, like, your teacher is not the best teacher. But even then, I've had awful teachers. Awful teachers. And I've still passed their class with flying colors because it's English, the language that you currently speak. But that's just my 2 cents. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and then we'll start these. I am going to use the restroom real quick, and then we will start this 2022 season. In the meantime, keep in mind, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be on here streaming right now about the Angels. Like, normally I play BR, so I'm happy that you guys are here watching me, you know, rebuild the Angels, and that's probably not even your favorite.